guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and we are back with some more Fairy Tail 100-Year Quest. And what a freaking chapter this was! For you Lucy stans, it is your time to rise as quickly as you rise up in church and you start praising the Lord Jesus Christ. My God, Lucy, this episode, God damn it, this chapter was a fire. She literally put the world on ice and letting me know I am Lucy Heartfilia and I am a deity. Do not get in my way when I'm unleashed with my full potential. This chapter, man, was so damn good, and I was like, oh, don't sleep on my girl Lucy no more, people, because if she could do this back in Earthland, she's literally got it up to the ranks of our friggin' fan favorite characters. Good, love it. Good. Oh my goodness. Anyways, we're here with manga chapter 78. Back after another nice little 2-week break and stuff like that. So, we see the chapter start off. Obviously, we last left off. We had, obviously, the whole freaking parademons and stuff like that going on and stuff like that. That, obviously that are being released and are essentially confronting our fairy tale characters along with Youko and stuff like that. And Youko calls this the parade of 100 demons, and essentially it's like time to eat up and everything. Obviously, our characters are surrounded by these very distinct looking like creatures essentially, and essentially that's when they all freaking get ready to freaking fight and stuff like that. And you have freaking Natsu going all out, like this man's doing Dragon King or Fire Dragon King fist moves and stuff like that. We got Lucy doing Aquametria, like they're going all out, and it's crazy to see that. It's like, man, these characters are taking it to these things. But we find out with this whole 100 demon stuff, it's kind of like, I guess you can say like a figure of speech, stuff like that, because Youko is like, oh, just because it says 100, doesn't mean like I have 100. Like it's an infinite amount of creatures. What I did like what I did like in the chapter is they mentioned about the fact about we have one person who has defeated 100 creatures before, which if you somehow don't remember, even though you're a fairy tale fan, we all remember the whole time back in the Grand Magic Games arc when Urza took down 100 freaking creatures, which again, I say the Grand Magic Games arc was one of the best fairy tale arcs in the series. Like it literally was, even though I heard that not a lot of people like that arc, but honestly, I enjoyed that arc and stuff like that. So yeah, you then, it gets to the point where they're getting overshadowed and everything. And then you have Urza, going in on a Heaven's Wheel, Blumenblatt, and then obviously Natsu doing his Fire Dragon King's Destruction Fist, It's just like freaking crazy and everything. You even see Natsu's move like go through the legit mountain, breaking out of the mountain, which again shows you how strong freaking Natsu is and how strong, the magic is making him, in Elentier. Like his magic is stronger, like he's penetrating a freaking mountain and stuff like that. Again, showing just the strength of it and everything. And that's when you just have Aquarius tell Lucy, like, listen, Lucy, release every spirit you have in your arsenal. And lo and behold, she releases it all. She's like, open Gate of the Zodiac Keys, which I don't know. Pluto's not considered Gate of the Zodiac Keys, but he was there. He definitely was there, unless I'm getting my information wrong. And you just have all the way from Loki all the way to, Gemini there. And I'm like, oh, Lucy literally released all of these guys and she's not even drained, which again shows you how strong she is, how much the world of Elentier is making her magic stronger, where she's able to bring out all of them, all 11 of them because she doesn't have Aquarius as her 12 key after the 12 key, but she has all 11 keys just out in the open right then and there. And that's when Lucy literally goes to work, man. When I mean she goes to work, she literally does a Star Dress mix of Leo x Virgo. And she does this whole move called Light of Regulus, Radiance of Spica, Leon Maiden. And she's in this beautiful looking dress. And she's got wings like she's an angel. Her hair's all long. I'm like, yo, Lucy is crazy strong now. She's wilding right now. And I'm like, bro, Lucy's grown. My queen has grown, guys. She is so much more stronger than what people give her. When Majima literally wants to show how stronger she's gotten, Majima really does go to show how strong she's gotten. Like, the Grand Magic Games arc was one of the representations when she had Aranometria, which, she kind of did a little bit back in the Aratrion States arc, even though that was kind of triggered thanks to, I believe his name was the one dude from the Blue Pegasus Guild, essentially unlocking her latent potential for that short period of time. We started to do Aranometria back then, and she essentially could do Aranometria here, and she would have beat Flare if not only for Raventail. But then you get the time skip, later after the Tartaros arc, and you see that, she's got the Star Dress stuff, and like I said, I really do feel like I like Lucy, and even though Lucy is your typical fan service main female character from time to time, when Majima gets serious with her, and when she's able to do things on the terms of not like Natsu Gray and Urza, but she's definitely up there. I would say she's definitely S-class tier character, like in terms of the guild. Like she can do S-class type of tier stuff and everything. And here was one of the many examples. Like Lucy is really freaking strong, and when you get her mad on her best day, she'll literally beat you like really freaking bad and everything. So after that, you have Urza going after Youko, and you essentially see as Urza's cutting up Youko, she's turned into like these paper like fakes and stuff like that. Eventually it comes to a point where Urza's and the gang are surrounded by a bunch of Yokos, but only for Urza to have the sense to find the real one and stuff like that. And essentially she the chapter ends off with her finding the real Youko and essentially saying, I will put infinity to an end, which essentially is making sure that Youko is stopped. But a really good manga chapter. Very much enjoyed this chapter for Fairy Tail a lot, and I definitely cannot wait to see what entails next. So I'm guessing Urza's gonna do the finishing touches on Youko, and again, we're gonna be obviously seeing what happens next. Will obviously the one boy from last week, I forgot his name already, good God, show up next week? We'll just have to find out. And again, they're really showing you that Youko is like the weakest Moonlight Beauty God, character out of the trio of that gang. So it really goes to show you how strong is, Mimi and Hakune. Like, what are their like limits and stuff like that. So it's gonna be very interesting to see where the next chapter is gonna go for chapter 79. So yeah, other than that, guys, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts on this week's manga chapter review, as well as hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Fairy Tail content. I finally uploaded one of my first video Fairy Tail the video game playthroughs in quite a while. I did that yesterday, so check that stuff out. As well as I'm gonna try to get notes for the Tartaros arc, as well as do another watch along of the Tartaros arc, because I've put that review off for like the longest time, but I think that might still be on a little bit of delay before I get my Tartaros arc review, because I'm like very busy with school and a bunch of other things where I can't get the time to do that, to not only spend time watching Tartaros, but as well as, coming up with getting my notes ready to come up for the arc review for that. So that's why my Tartaros arc has been kind of put on hold So yeah, but other than that, guys, I'm gonna get over. Hit the subscribe button if you want to get more fairy tale content. And until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. So hopefully you guys are staying safe out there, and hopefully you guys are wearing your mask. Till then, guys, see you guys in the next video. Peace.